Hi, is anybody there yet? Hi. You're so sweet. I'm going to call you Yori if you call me Philly. Okay, so I have out products from ReneaBouquets shop, and I'll just walk through a little bit on the names and the products. I'm not going to use all of them, but I figure I'll get out some of these products and work with them. Hi, Sandra. You can say my name is said Phyllis. Okay, so these you can find in ReneaBouquets shop. This is Blue Fern Studio Chesterville from the collection. And this one is from Remenants. Blue Fern Studios. And then this one is from Happy Accident, also from Blue Ferns Studios. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I've been hanging out too, so waiting to see, hopefully, to get this layout started and all the products lined out. So here's some dusty blue and ivory mulberry paper roses. There's a set of those. ReneaBouquets, what is this called? Vintage Cream Mica Flitter Flakes. And then some microbeads, and I believe this is graphite. And more microbeads, and this is teal. Hi, Maria. And then this one here is rust. And then ReneaBouquets beautiful beads. This is iridescent. It's the bronze teal iridescent pearls. I'm going to move these over here. And then I have some trim from her shop. And this one is the Petite flower lace. And then I have another trim. And this one is the rose crown lace trim. That one's one of my favorites to work with. And then her beautiful board. This is Brick Elements. I have a couple pieces left here that I may use in the project. And then let's go. So these are Art Deco elements, her beautiful board. And this one here is Elegant Accents, her beautiful board. And this one is called the Luna Dream Catcher. I hope everybody can hear me okay. Hi, Renee. Hi, Patty. I changed my webcam, so hopefully it's better this time. And I moved my camera down so it has a better view here. So I picked out these butterflies because of the colors I may use with the inks and mediums. So this one is the blue, no, this one is the blue for Flourish on her premium paper. Aren't they gorgeous? And then these are the watercolor cherry blossom butterflies. And these are the sweet pea lavender. And one more here. These are the True Love Story Premium Butterflies. I have one open here. Okay, so I can't decide between these two here on which one's going to be the main page. But I'm going to have to make that really quick here. I think I'm going to go with this one here. And this one is Blue Fern Studios, Chesterville, the Breton. And I like to trim off about 1/8 of the edge, so that way these will fit in a 12 by 12 protective sleeve. Let me move down here. And so I'm going to apply clear gesso to the entire page. I tend to go overboard with it, but hi Brandy, hi Monica. Okay, let me wipe this up really quick here. Hi, Norma. Okay, so what I've been finding out about, I've been working a little more closely on watching what happens with this gesso, because when I use my heating tool, it warps it more. So I try to scrape it and at least get a thin coat on there. And then I don't use my heating tool after I apply the gesso. And that seems to work a little bit better. So the next step would be to start using some stencils. And I have two here that I'm going to use. And I don't know what the names are. They don't put them on here. And when I get the packages, I don't pay attention. So can everybody hear me okay? Hi, Julie. I just want to make sure I'm not talking too quiet. Okay. So I'm going to use some texture paste, and this is the white sand. Loud and clear. Okay. Thank you, Monica. So actually, I'm going to mix some of my mediums today. I'm going to use Art Anthology's Velvet Dimensional Paint, and this is Reef. And then I'm going to use their another Velvet Dimensional Paint, and this is Wineberry. And I'm not going to completely mix this up. You know what? I just realized I wanted to, let me backtrack here. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm loving doing some paper tearing lately, so that's what I'm going to do with this page, and this is from the Remenants from Blue Fern Studios. And actually their paper is pretty thick to be tearing here. I'm going to cut this. I just want to cut this up first so I have an idea. I think I'm going to cut this a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to put that aside and let's start the stenciling here. I might add a little bit. I want color in here, but I don't want it like too bright. Or too dark, I should say. I think I'm going to add a little bit more blue, the reef color. A little bit, right? Okay. love that. When it doesn't look like there's very much texture paste on there, there's still enough on there to give it a little bit of texture. Okay, let me soak that real quick. And see, I have leftover here. I don't think I'm going to use the other stencil because it might get too busy with it. I'm going to cover that paint. Maybe I can use it for later. I'm just going to... Hopefully that will stay until class is over. Okay. So after, I'm going to give it a quick dry. I like to dry the texture paste quite a bit because it gets sticky. I can usually tell it's getting pretty dry by by the bubbles. It's a little tacky right there. Okay, so I lied here. I think I just realized I wanted to use one more medium here, and this is Bo Bunny's Blush Glitter Paste. And I thought maybe that'll add some pretty sparkle here, besides what the other elements I'll be using. Okay. Just enough there to see some glitter on the background. Okay, so I got out my stamps and I'm going to do that next. Okay, one is from Tim Holtz. And then I'm using Stays On Timber Brown. And I just randomly, I just look at my page and I kind of, I go down the line usually and then kind of just go crazy. Okay. Let me soak that one. And then I have a Prima stamp. And I'm going to use Teal Blue Stays On stamp ink pad. And the good thing about that, it dries really quick. So the next step here is to cover up what I just did. No. I'm going to tear a little bit more. It's a little too long. So I'm using Fabri-Tac permanent adhesive. My glue feels a tad bit watered down. Okay. I wanted to keep that butterfly in here. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to grab the other Blue Fern Studio paper from Happy Accident, and I'm going to cut some tags. And this one is Blessing. And usually I try to use up some scraps when I do tags for my layouts, but today I thought, let's use something new and fun. Okay, I got my hole punch here. My little reinforcers here. And I'm going to grab some twine here. Okay. Put my cutting board. These little pieces drive me crazy. Okay, let's grab my page here. And I'm going to use some of the Art Deco beautiful board pieces, chipboard pieces. I have one from a previous project left over, so I'm going to try and tuck it underneath here. And now I'm going to cut these a couple more pieces. These panels go a long way, and they come in a pack of 2. Okay. This way. That wasn't working. I want it to be over here. And then some lace here. Let me grab my cheesecloth. And then I'm going to use part of the Blue Fern Studio Remenants piece that I tore. That will be for the photo mat. To add some dimension, I saved my boxes and I cut them up into small pieces. So okay, let's put some glue here. I'm just holding it down so it grabs. Sometimes if the glue is a little watered down, it doesn't want to grab. Let me see if I want to put this in here. Doesn't want to go for me. Okay. So I have these big doilies and I love to use them in my projects, but I wish I had white. I think I'm going to cut it. Okay, let's add the tags. I usually make them too long, but I like to just stick them in. See, the glue doesn't want to stick. Okay. I might do one more tag. Usually I do either 2 or 4. Where's my reinforcers? Did I put it back? You know that moment when it's right in front of your face? Oh, man. This is silly. Okay, I guess I will put it on afterwards. I just won't glue it. Where's my string here? How far can it go, right? Okay. So now I'm going to see which butterflies I like for this page. And then I'm going to add these also. Let's get some flowers out. Hi, Edith. Hi, Tracy. For the life of me, I never, hardly ever, I shouldn't say never, but rarely do I have lavender or purple flowers in my stash. Even though that's pinkish, I think it'll go. And I have one flower here from my stash. It is lavender. And I love to leave ReneaBouquets' beautiful board in its natural state. It pops, and I love that. Okay, let me glue these quickly. And you can use either side of the beautiful board. Okay, let me see what's in my little stash on the side here. How is everybody doing today? Okay. Oh. That's the thing with the thread or the cheesecloth. It always gets caught on my fingers because they're full of glue. I need another flower. Let me check here real quick. It needs to have a little bit. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'll use the beautiful bead balls here in just a second. I shouldn't say balls because they are beads. Okay, let me see if I can find some kind of lavender. That's like too bright. This one might go here. I don't like that. Okay, I think that'll be good here. Let me add a little bit more thread. Make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I'm going to add another butterfly. Aren't those gorgeous? And where's the, oh, right here. So I'm not sure that will, let me look at the other color here. Oh, yeah, I like that color better for this layout. Those are gorgeous. Okay. So let me start applying some beads on this layout. And some art. Actually, you know what? I was going to use some sprays, and I guess that didn't happen, but I'm loving what I used for the mediums. So I guess I kind of skipped past that. But this is what I do when I start creating. I just get a few things out at a time, and then I go from there. Okay, so now I like to add some, what are these, Mega art stones from ReneaBouquets. And then I'm going to add a few of the, I think these are the medium sized. They have a smaller size too. And let me grab some sharp glitter glass and actually the purple microbeads. See, this kind of, it didn't go the direction I wanted. You know, I had for the colors out, so I was thinking I was going to use the rust and this teal. I mean, I can still use teal. I can see that in here. And let me apply some glue. And this is Diamond Glaze. And I can't decide if I want to use, let me check this out. Okay, this is sharp glitter glass, and this is Mermaid. And then some micro beads. Actually, I like to apply that with the 3D gel with a fan paintbrush. This is what happens when you have too many options, I think. No, it's good to have, in my eyes, you can never have enough. That's why I have so many things from ReneaBouquets, because she has an awesome, awesome shop. Okay, so these are some huge, I mean, look at these pieces of mica flakes. but they just add some shine and some texture. I mean, my gosh, I've never seen them this big. You can also break them down if you don't like the size of them. But I'm going to use my glue gun. I mean, my glue to glue that down. Yes, Julie, it's Fabri-Tac. And I had to get a small bottle this time because they were out of the, I think it's the 8-ounce bottle. Yeah, this one is 4 ounces. Okay, so I'm going to use the 3D gloss gel and my fan paintbrush to apply the microbeads. What I do is just put it on one side and I dip into the jar. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but there's all kinds of glitter and microbeads in there. I'm not going to use that one. So I think it's done, except for the picture, which I don't usually do until after I find a picture. And I'm thinking I want to do some splatters flicking here. And for this, I like to use, it's this acrylic paint, and it's called Shimmer Egg. And I use my fan paintbrush for this, usually. Oh, how come it's not doing it today? Oh. You could do it a little or more of the splatters. And sometimes I go and see if I can add even a different type of butterfly to the project, just to add more to it. I'm thinking I like that. I don't know if you guys have been watching me, but more is better in my book. I love these butterflies. They're so dainty and they feel delicate, but they're, you know, they have so much detail on them with the cut on them. Okay, I think that is it for this layout. Does anybody have any questions? Hi, Jeannie. I see you just joined. The art stones, they're almost like a charcoal feeling to me. They sound, I mean, that's what they sound like, but they're really light. What does it say on here? Lightweight stones, doesn't say. It doesn't say, but I remember when I was growing up, we had these rocks on the beach that were similar to this, and they were probably dime size maybe, and they were light as can be. I don't know if you'd call them rocks, but they were some type of stone, but that's what that reminds me of. And when you crush them, because I have when I've closed it, they're sort of powdery. So I don't know what kind of material that is. They pop like a little ball. Yeah, like chalk, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, but I couldn't spit it out. That's exactly what they are. It's like chalk. Usually I'll crack some with the little ones. But they're fun to use. Let me check here. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Jill. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Sabrina. So I hope you guys enjoyed the class. And if you need lots of supplies, just head on over to ReneaBouquets because she is just amazing. She keeps on adding more and more product to her store. Lots of designs for her beautiful board and her printed board. It seems like weekly she is adding more of her beautiful board products and butterflies. I'm amazed at how she gets her product out there. So I love working with her products. But thank you for joining, and I will be posting pictures probably tomorrow if we have some clear weather. Have a great day.